I think I feel like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when I do that because I have to move the mouse and like snap. So that's, yeah. Though I don't know if I'm the Fresh Prince or more DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control. Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team.
Well, for those of you just joining us, you now get to see the game speedrun from the beginning.
And that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team.
It's not often I have to kill a speedrun that deep into a game. That's disappointing.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities. All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational
5 seconds off the
explanation
mark.
in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
But we can make up that 5 seconds if I don't mess up this cheese. Run, 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 don't. Ah, there we go.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Okay, well, we made up like 2 seconds, but we're still going too slow. The only time you've seen this game is in Call You Kevin. Yeah, there are some disturbing parts of this. Oh, toothaches aren't fun. Yeah, I was just starting a new run. I had just gotten a personal best. So that personal best you see written on the screen is actually my current personal best. But I mean, the current world record for this game, unless it's changed, is 22 minutes and 58 seconds. Which is pretty insane. I said don't fall, not fall.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and
okay, so we can get this spot.
Being special.
There we go.
So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
Look at that transition. That was the smoothest one we've had in a while. It isn't really saying much, but... Oh, come on, it takes me a lot longer than that to make a PB&J. 26 minutes?
My
That's
name
like...
is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
It's insane
and I'm just
timing.
popping in to give you a quick update on where you are.
You still have no
We still
idea.
don't know. But please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Proof that the taste buds are dysfunctional. It's funny because my wife is Polish, and I joke that everything that she likes is the same as mine, just slightly worse. Like I like Pepsi and she likes Coke. And I told her I'm going to start a foundation for Eastern European girls born without taste buds.
But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also
That was
find
a waste of
variety
time.
emergency exit signs that should lead you to them.
That's
Will all of
alright.
this work? Absolutely. Hello.
She is
My
fun.
name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Oh yeah, like I like Apple Music, she likes
Does
Spotify.
not wake you up.
Rex was texting, she introduced you to American food.
Anything that strikes you as
Nice.
psychologically
keep wasting seconds here. I keep forgetting. I'm not tracking in my head what level I'm on, which I need to be doing because I'm wasting like 5 seconds of time throughout the overall speed run.
This is an automated
England.
message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt
SJ, did you say the English have the best food?
Trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately. Professional tip.
Beans on
Average
toast,
adult
yes.
Can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night.
Beans on toast is a
Once this
thing. I
threshold is
greatly
reached
enjoy
by
beans on
entering
toast.
more
Come
dreams,
on.
Your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload.
Yes.
Orienting you for the
I can definitely
opportunities
concur on Irish food.
Please subject yourself
And Scottish
to
food.
explosive mental overload.
And I suppose the English too. And German, Ukraine,
Please
yeah.
note that a reluctance
Polish food
to
is pretty good too.
volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding
Polish food is
of
good.
all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Bangers and mash, yes, yes. Yeah, a good English fry-up is pretty amazing. Like for breakfast.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn.
Yeah, and apparently it's getting more
And
expensive now with
despite
Brexit to
during
ship some
the
stuff in.
Serenity's
Another streamer I was
previous
watching was
section
saying that he
completed,
ordered a new keyboard
you may still be
and it's
experiencing
costing him
feelings of
£87 to bring it in,
worthlessness
like to have it
and
delivered. The keyboard
Do I
itself,
feel like
with the
everything's
keyboard
going
and the
wrong?
keycaps,
Even when
was
the sun is
£197 and it's costing him £87 to bring it in. Or to, because it's from out of country. Oh, we're just going to throw you here. Now, hopefully we won't mess up this jump, which is not a jump to be messed up. There's no reason to be messing up this jump. It's absolutely ridiculous. There we go, thank you. You're loving all this independence?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, and you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly
Yeah, that's it. And that's the problem with this game, is there's so many technical things that you have to figure out. And there's, as you get the technical things under your belt, you start messing up the simple stuff. That's just ridiculous.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
And I say I don't want to go through here backwards in the dark, but I mean, this light doesn't really add much effect to help out at all.
Did you know that
And that's the worst part of it too, is when you mess up a game and you're like almost near the end and it's a long game to speedrun, that's frustrating. You have actually speedrun Mirror's Edge? Nice. Are you on speedrun.com? You had an hour and 10. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, this is glitchless as well. That's not bad. An hour 10 and 41 for the world record. It's not a bad metric. But there are some really tricky transitions in this game, and some really simple ones that can be deceptive. Like that alarm clock thing that I messed up. Ah. See, and that's the thing too, like with the way they do the way speedrun does it for this game, they lump all of the platforms together and all of the groups, like all of the different versions together. So overall for everything, I'd be right now about 83rd or 84th. But if you go with just my version and just the PC, I'd be sitting more like 20th. It's not recommended enough.
Attention.
Nice.
Pierce requires you
Was
to
it designed to be a speedrun game?
Overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been
So
discovered.
we're a little
which cannot
behind
be
pace, but not too
understood.
bad. Nowhere near worth cutting off the run. Nice. Yeah, it's the same thing with this game. They kind of designed it with the concept of it being speedrun as well. I watched the director's commentary and it was fascinating.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you.
So for those of you who just were joining us and had to sit through the reset, this is where we should be.
Protocol. You will not receive these messages.
But I think we're at a better time right now anyways, so that's fine.
Attention. Dr. Pierce
I think the
continues
dollhouse
to
is
input
next.
significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello. My introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to
I'll
doctor
definitely
school.
check out the
VR has
Mirror's
never
Edge.
been
That
a
sounds really
mistake.
cool.
I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello. Name is my Pierce.
That sounds hilarious. Yeah, you really have to be careful with this one because this game has some glitches that you can avoid, or it's difficult to avoid. Like it can launch you sometimes, and if you launch at all, even if it doesn't benefit you, even if it slows you down, a launch cancels your run. So you just have to kind of know where the trigger points are,
This is a notification
and
that you have
sometimes they appear at
reappeared on the
random,
monitoring system
which is kind of
after a
frustrating.
prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Okay, then don't be here. Have a good thing. Yeah, the smallest mistakes can really set you back. And this level is one of the most technically challenging levels, because there's a lot of size things. So you'll see my nemesis, the bouncy castle. It can be really tricky.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now revert to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
That went pretty smoothly, actually. I'll take that. Here comes the pool. And bouncy castle.
My name is Dr. Glenn.
A lot of this is being positioned in the right spot, pulling it to the right spot. And the bouncy castle, I still haven't figured out the exact metrics for it.
The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human
That's not too
nature,
bad timing,
or
though.
the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Itchy eye. Ah.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us
you.
greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
There you go. Yeah, it is. You're meant to be in a dream state, and they really just
Emergency
got it
exit
nailed.
protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10,
So obviously, because I'm speedrunning,
9,
there's a lot that I'm missing, and I'm kind of skipping over.
Error log by.
Orientation protocol.
But it's a really
Stand by
trippy
for
game to play,
analysis.
and it's a lot of fun to figure out the puzzles.
Error analysis complete.
Most of
You
them.
are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion. Impossible. Reformulating. Improved
The
hypothesis.
fire extinguishers are
Patient
not
requires
typically
additional
flamethrowers.
Somnasculpt
It's I
therapy.
received an accomplishment
Conclusion.
that caused that to
Emergency
happen.
exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed. Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
So this level is really trippy. If you haven't seen this part before, this is a really fun level to watch. This one is less about transitions and manipulation and more about memory. You need to know when to turn, where to turn. I did have issues earlier. Hopefully they've taken care of themselves. My stream says that it's in pretty good shape though. My stream's healthy, so it might be your internet.
Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt
Although there seems to be a few
orientation
gremlins
protocol.
in the machines today.
Before we begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state. Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found
Whoa.
otherwise.
That was unfortunate and just caused some massive delays. Well, that was a silly, silly delay. And the game glitches and takes away your stairs that are the key to moving forward. It's not fun.
up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Are you past where you had the kill the last run? Yes, way past that. Yeah, we've blown way past that spot now.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Thanks, Logie, I appreciate it.
This is highly unusual. It appears to enter the Somnasculpt's diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail-safe.
There we go.
Please paradox from creating any refrain. Exclusive dream overload may result. Paradox overload. Please overload.
Yeah, I get to strengthen my internet as well. Make it more powerful. I get to call my provider. See what we can do about it. Into the void we go. Don't be afraid of the void. It's lovely. Yeah, this game is awesome for some of the stuff they say. But I gotta say, I really like the humor in Portal 2. It's definitely my style of humor. Oh, that was close. I'm not as think as you drunk I am? Yeah, exactly. It seems like all the games I like to play in speedrun lately have evil robots trying to kill me.
I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing. Where everything
Logie, normally I would allow the comment that you made that the moderator held, but I cannot access while I'm speedrunning, so it's fine. This one we turn to the right, try not to fall in the pipe. Oh, or get lost, which we just did. We turned way too far. That wasn't good. Comes the nationality. No problem. No problem. Yeah, my bots are a little bit strict sometimes. Nightbot and I are still on just barely speaking terms.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind
Yeah, you
it,
can allow that, SJ.
and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Okay, do not freeze, do not freeze, do not freeze. Why are you freezing? Oh, you know what? I think it might be because I need to back off to the side a little bit more. I think that's the problem. It's not the game glitching, it's me glitching. Like I said, the error is between the keyboard and the chair.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than
Well, actually, you can leave that,
anyone
SJ. You don't have to worry about allowing it. You
But
can
we
leave it.
hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
this come through. It did. Sweet. We have this here. And cut across. There we go. No! Oh, we did it. Wow, we got that jump. Well, this game is full of existential philosophy, especially when you get to the end. If you play through the end, which we don't, typically. (26:23.3), a new personal best, chat.